Hi guys, English Gamer 38 here again, and today we're going to be playing My Garage. There was an update this afternoon, and part of the update was this new gas station model, which we'll take a look at in a minute. Plus, I've got a car in the garage that I want to fix up and sell on. I bought it from the dealership. So we can get on with that later as well. There's a few other things he's added into a little sort of a patched update. And I've actually got a new toy. I've actually bought myself a steering wheel. And I actually found it in a charity shop this morning. I wasn't even looking for anything in particular, and it was just in there. Can't remember what the brand is. Got SD in the middle of the steering wheel, but it works and it's good enough for me. So he's actually added a loading, what he calls loading, for things like spark plugs, alternator belts, light bulbs, and anything you can attach and take off, you know, with your hand. So in theory, if I click on a light bulb, see, we get a little loading thing. He did that so you can avoid accidentally removing bulbs and whatnot from the cars that you're working on. I've done that a few times. Actually, I haven't done it that many times. I've only done it a few times. I think that's a nice little feature. Anyway, let's have a look at this new gas station model. Gas station Dinoco? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. We've got a nice totem pole here. The gas prices and whatnot on it. I wonder if he plans at some point to introduce, you know, a diesel engine. He's got it there. He's got a defunct gas pump here, which could be for diesel in the future, maybe. Gas pump here with a banana and coffee on top. Fire extinguisher, a nice little island for all to sit on. We've got a nice little grass island over here as well. Nice banner hanging up there. We are on a mission to make the world a better place. Until 2077, our gas station will be 100% 100 ecological. Gas. We've got written on the other side. If you want to be happy for a day, drink. If you want to be happy for a year, marry. If you want to be happy for life, ride a Dan Rimmer. Ah, so it's an L500 Dan Rimmer. Okay. We've got some motorcycle parking area outside. Nice little entrance area. Usual sliding doors on this. There we go. Got the same doors over on the garage as well. So we've got a new style of shelf over here with space. An empty freezer. Cash register. Fridge. Food section if you've got that enabled. I don't have it enabled. You've actually got a designated stand for the coolant and oil as well. How nice is that? I quite like it. I like the dark floor as well. I have noticed though that this building is longer than the previous building, and as such, if you come around the back here, it does overhang, you know, the concrete base area. So you know, he did say in the update this is still being tested and whatnot, so he can either, I guess he could extend the concrete base out or shrink the building a bit. Either way works. Right. I've actually been tinkering around with my jalopy here. I'm going to move out of the way. I've got no wipers because the steering column needs replacing. I haven't done that yet. Shut door. Handbrake off. Gear. Have I got the handbrake on? No. Let's move this out of the way. Tell you what, I'm so glad I bought this steering wheel. Even if you do like need 3 hands to drive. Oh. Thought I'd put it in first, but it didn't shift. How close can I get to the road? That'll do. Handbrake on, neutral. Escape the car. Oh, I still had a little way to go. I have fixed all the lights on this car now, as I have used it at night. But this dented up fender and hood is going to stay. Oh, and the grill's a bit bent. I might replace the floor panels at some point. Anywho, this is the one we're going to do some work on today. That is loud. I'm going to have to turn my headphones down, I think. That's better. Okay. Okay, anywhere else I've missed? Inner fender. Good. Right. Oop. And a hood. Okay, so that's the body panel sort. I haven't got to replace those at least. Just the grille and the number plate. Actually, I don't think I'll bother with the number plate. Actually, I might just want refitting. If we take it off, so, and is it actually bent? Yeah, it is bent. Oh well. Let's get grill off and broken lights. What do I need under here? I need a battery, air filter cover. Ooh, and I've got to change out the subframe as well. I did not see that. I can't find them. Come around the back side. Here we go. That one, that, and that. Let's go chuck these in the scrap trailer. And get the scrap trailer hooked up to that, so it doesn't roll anyway, because it has a habit of doing that. Get rid of this. Should be one more. Oh, it's not broken. I can just reattach that. Sweet. It's got a sticker light bulb in it. There we go. Headlight, that's what I came over here for. Might as well put that on. That's it. I'll get the grill later. Let's just drop that there. Right, where's my wrench gone? Again. I keep losing that dang wrench. The kickstart's just hanging on the edge. Did I drop it in here? I did drop it in here. Sometimes I drop the wrench in there when I disappear over to the junkyard. Now what did I undo? Got a few more things that need to come off this side that I didn't notice. That's good, we can keep that. But that is not good. In you go. Okay, the carbonator is good. We'll keep that. Intake manifold is nay good. That's good. This is not. Nor is alternator. I'm going to take the belt off first. Oh yeah, it's not going to come off because I haven't undone the wire. Right. Starter motor needs to come off. I'll change that as well. Suppose I don't really need to, as it did drive over here. But I like to be thorough when I do this, so all of this will be changed. I've got it all on the shelf, so I might as well. Have a defunct battery as well. I'll get rid of that. Right, let's just shove this forwards. Just got to go up on the lift. Got a low front tyre there as well. How are we looking? We are just about right. Might have to take the wheels off, so well, I've got to take the front wheels off anyway. That's a good cap. That's a good cap. Take all four off, just in case. Right, let's get the lift arms in place. I think one of the rear control arms are gone. I think one of the lower ones are gone. Alright. Lift it. Let's get it dark already. Lift it up. So what do we need under here? We need one lower control arm. Brake caliper's fine. Fuel line is not okay. That brake caliper is fine. This wheel hub isn't though. And that's fine. Oh, steering rack. Both lower front control arms. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drop the whole frame out and get the wheels off. That one's okay, that's got a good tyre on it. What about that one? One ball tyre. Didn't want to undo that. Not yet at least. Right. So you've got engine mount. Engine mount. Get in the position where I can see it. One. And two. Oh. Forgot not to do the brake lines as well. We'll crack those loose. And you've got one under there and one under there, and the whole subframe should drop off like that. Right. There's no point taking the bad stuff off. I might as well leave the bad stuff on it. So that's got to come off. That's good. That's good. I don't remember I'm doing that. Is this good? It's got bad hub on it. Oh. Don't need that. Need that. And I think it's pretty much the same this side. Oh, we have a good shot this side, so we'll reuse that. Ping. Actually, I'm glad that went ping. Is that a good hub? Yes. Okay. So leave that all as one assembly. We'll take the upper control arm off. Well, springs are there, so I suppose I might as well use them when I can remember where my spring compressor went. Oh, I left one right over here, didn't I? Can't remember why I left it over there. I was playing around with something. Right. Spring. Spring. This is all junk. Shove it in that. Right, I'm just going to sleep so we've got daylight. And I'm going to zip over to the junkyard via the taxi method. And just see if we can find any goodies. Oh, if my audio needs tweaking anymore, then please let me know. I have been playing around with the audio settings. Engine gears for the L500, sweet. Oh good, don't need that. Is any good? Yeah, I'll have those. Speedometer for the L500. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Ooh, speaking of L500, I've got enough in the enough projects in the sheds. It's a bad turbo, ain't no good. Ooh, fuel line for the motorbike. Won't hurt to have a few spares in stock, will it? Right, let's go in the parts store. What the? He's added more save slots. Last time I played this, we only had this one. I think I need it set as it is, if memory serves correctly. Right. Go to this pile and find a subframe. There it is. Oh yeah, subframe and a rear hub. Hub R4, that is what I want. I'm going to leave that open for a minute. It's not affecting me FPS for once, so... Well, not now, not since I was able to separate everything. So I'm going to need a right and left lower. Yep, left. Oh, I need some white lowers. I'm running out. I need one shock for the front. Got springs. Need a steering rack. By the way, everything in here, aside from things like the brake pads, I've salvaged from the scrapyard. What else? Oh yes, wheel hub. There we go. It's for this side. I think that is it. I think we're good to go. Do need a screwdriver. Where did I throw my wrench? I was hiding under there. That's okay. Just got this habit of just doing things like that with the tools, like I just did. Just throw it and then spend ages trying to find it. Because I was not very smart. Get on there. Quit your wobbling. Do the upper while I'm at it. Come on. Right, next. It's there somewhere. There it is. Do those up. Get the steering rack into place. Shock. I'll do the springs last because I'll save having to repeatedly switch the tools. So if I just concentrate on getting this side done now. So, put the new hub on. Yeah, I've got to put that on before, actually. Let's do this. And the top one. And that. Then brake caliper. That side, yeah. Let's forget which side. Do the tie rods. Where's my tick? Where's my tick mark? Here it is. Ah, too low. That's better. A 1 and no, that's not it. Is it this one? That one. Tie rod number 2. Okay. Don't know if I've actually mentioned it yet, but the coupes are my favourite in this game. Springs. Let's get those back on before I forget. Spring numero 1 and spring number 2. Right. That can now go back in. Doink. It's as easy as that. As easy as ABC. He says not being able to find the securing nut because I was looking in totally the wrong place. Do the engine mounts. There we go. Final mount. Flexies for the brakes. wheels can go back on. We are done at the front. Yeah, I don't know why. When I'm fixing up a car like this, I always like to start underneath. So all the undercarriage is done and dusted. Then I move to the engine, and then I do the bodywork. I don't know why, that's just my method of doing this. Chuck the wheels back on. So otherwise I'll walk into them and kick them halfway across the map. This is the bald one, that's the one that's got to have the rear hub replaced, isn't it? Take the wheel off, that's it. And I'm going to have to put a tyre on that. I'll just steal it off one of those. Only because I can't be bothered to paint the rim. Do I need to take that caliper off, or can I get away with leaving it on there? Let's take that off. Ooh, I can leave it on there. Sweet. Let's save a lot of hassle. Where did I put the... Oh, it's still out here. For some reason I thought I'd brought it in. I just realised as well that both the hubs were worn out on the same side. I have to say, the brake pads in that caliper are not brilliant. At least one of them's worn, but I don't usually worry about that. Brake disc. It's not going to stop at all unless I put this back on. Can't see my tick. Put my cursor in the wrong place. Don't tell me this won't go back on unless I take the caliper off. And if I'm going to take the caliper off, then I might as well replace the brake pads. Seems a bit odd. You can take the disc off with the caliper on, but you can't put the disc back on. Yeah, look at that. You can take that off. Right. I think it's just the one brake pad that's shot. Yeah, so I'll just replace the one if I can find the pulling tool. There it is. I'm too used to the old method where that would come off straight away. I'm not used to that loading thingy yet. These are the rear pads. That's not a rear pad, that should be up there. Well, I'm getting low on front brake pads. Try and grab another one. Not the box. You in there, you can go back on the car. What screwdriver do I need? The wrench. That nib is going to take a lot more work. I'll show you why in just a minute. Look at this. I need to replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels I've got to replace, and possibly the floor panel, which would make 6. Unless that will straighten out with a hammer. You've got this outer panel, and you've got a panel on the inside. Stick my head through the window, there it is. You've got this inner panel, that outer panel, this roof. That's all one piece, so that's going to have to be replaced. Just try and find a nib from the breaker's yard. Just use that as spares. Right, pull the tyre off. There's a little tread on it, but still, I like to do a proper job. I could just bolt this wheel on. Actually, yeah, why not? I've got to paint the car anyway, so I might as well paint the rim to match. There we go. And I believe this lower control arm is the last component under it. Right there. We'll go to my shelf of control arms. Like so. Hop on the replacement. Clutch and flywheel, not fry wheel. Flywheel. That look all right. What I will do is lower this. It's a bit too low. It's not going to let me go through, is it? It is. You nearly always have a bad piston. So that means I've got to drop the oil pan off and change that. One, two, three. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Oh, so it has 12 bolts that hold it down. That's a lot of bolts. Right, drop the pan off for a minute. What? It's actually looking fine. Why did that look bad? When I stuck my head in. Oh well. It can be left alone then. That's it. Right. Okay, now I can drop it down. I'm just going to rescue the I forgot a brake line. Let's put that on first. I looked down, saw this, and I thought, why is there a brake line on the floor? Oh yeah, because I had to take this off. There, right. Now we can lower it. And then we can do all the engine bits and bobs next. Wrench. Let's get an inlet manifold first. Wrong side. I'll put you on first. And put the carburetor on next. I don't know what happened to my voice there. It went all high pitched and squeaky. Right. Gonna leave the air filter just for the moment. I'll grab an alternator. Get that mounted on. What's the water pump like? Is that okay? Yeah, the water pump's okay. Put the alternator on, put the belt back on. So, Oh, starter motor, that was the next one. How's my starter motor shelf looking? Not too bad. Where did it go? It's gone. Forgot. Can't push the cars over that. You can the nib though, but not the cars for some reason. So, my starter motor has just disappeared into oblivion apparently. Is it in the car? No, well, we'll try that again. Thank you. Okay, so I've got alternator wire. Two bolts for the starter motor and the starter motor wire. I'm going to get the air filter on. I think I'm going to need a lid. I don't think I've got one spare. Lid, and I believe it's just the fuel line this side, and that's that. Get rid of this. I've got plenty of it on the shelf over here. Grab one. Fix it to the car. Good. Do I have an air filter lid? No. I'm going to have to go and buy one. Better yet, I'm going to cheat. I've got to work on that one anyway. Just steal it. Here we go. Close the hood. Right. Bodywork. I think I've still got some in here. Let's actually get these back on as well. And just so I'm not fighting around the lift posts, I've got a worn out wiper on this as well, haven't I? I've just seen it. The wiper motor, yeah, the wiper motor's okay, so it's just that and blade, which I may have over there. Okay, I still need one hubcap. Push you back a bit further. Okay. So, do I have any? Oh, I've got plenty in here. We're going to take about 6 pots. That's it. I'm missing some. Anywhere else on the hood? Now that's it for the hood. We empty, we're empty. Get rid of that. Right, so that's one pot. For a moment there I'd forgotten I'd moved the box. Do anything under here? Still got me icon. Where is it? There it is. Right. Fender to do. I think. Just check the rest of the car, but I think that's all I had to do. Right. There's the start motor. It's fallen out of the engine. I don't know if I've got any grills. Let's have a quick look. I've got a twin chrome. That's not what I want. I don't think there's anything in that pile of body panels. That's a Niv grill, isn't it? Yep. Thought I did have some somewhere, but is that one? Ooh, found one. Right, toss that on. Lean in. Right, now I need the grinder with the cleaning disc on. Okay, that's that and that done. Is there anything on the front panel? Nope. Nope. Got some on this rear panel. Really, you don't need to do all of what I've just done on the car to make a profit. You can do just the bodywork, but the better you can make the car, the more money you'll make. Big old patch of rust. There we go, we got it. If I missed any. Does not look like it. Right, before I forget. I'll remember where my wrench is. There it is. I need one of these. Just put you there for a minute. Well, I think the wiper blade is actually a good one. I knew that was going to do that. Because it does it every time. There we go. As that is a good blade, I'm going to steal that. I've got a couple of wiper arms there that are missing them. This one, however, can go in there. I don't have a back seat. I don't think I have that rear door card. What's the other door card like? All that's worn out. I might have a rear door card in that colour for a coupe. Possibly. Well, I can't see in this light. Is this it? I think it could be. I definitely don't have a bench seat though. No. Let's just close that. Oh. Right. Can't take that long to save. I've taken items out of it. Right, okay. One of those. Just going to make sure. These are. No, I don't think they are the same, are they? Yes, they are. In some lights, it's very difficult to see. What a numpty, I've got the right hand side, not the left hand side. I didn't even think of that, did I? Never mind. Wonder how many people are going to see that error in the video before I noticed. I think, get out of it. Just one. Is that the correct colour? I believe so. Well, I can't replace the seat, so there's nothing I can do about that. What about window lifts? That one's broken. So I'll change that. What about that one? And that won't work. Right, so I need a left coupe window lift. What's that one? Was that nib? That's a nib. Front left, lad. That's front right. Front right. Front left. One, two, one. I do hate when the door does that. Two. One, two, buckle my shoe. Front left coupe. Oh, it's just me trying to mount it in the wrong place, like a mini. Glass back in. Door card on. Now I do believe I can grab some paint, paint it, sell it, and probably call it quits for the video. Shut the door, thank you. Right. Paint code. What is it? 6E7D86. 6D7D86. 60. This is why I'm going to forget it. 6D, I think it was 7, 8, 6. Let's just buy one. Grab it. Let's have a look. Did I get that right? Oh, 6E. Yeah, that's the only one I got wrong. Whoops. Trying to get my fingers in the right place on the keyboard. So it's almost correct. I've got to change that one letter. There we go. Right. Get this fender painted up. Get that one painted up. I've just seen that I've missed a bit of rust. Sure, got it this time. There we go. Paint its bum, there we go. Paint that wheel up. Did I get the other side of it? No. There we go. Paint all of that. Front end painted, and I think it's just a touch up on the hood. I'm going to get as far as needing just a little bit done like that, and the can runs out. Every time. Oh, I've just realised I've got the rear panel just below the rear window to do as well. More than enough here for that. Panel to do. Right, I don't think there's anything else I can do to this now. I haven't got a seat for the rear, so just going round it again just to make sure I've not missed anything. Didn't miss anything under the bumper, did I? No. Okay, so what is it worth? Like double what I paid for it, actually. There we go. Made me some money. That can go on the scrap trailer. I don't need that. I'm probably not going to need that either, so. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. Where's the hammer? I just want to see. No, so the trunk floor's got to be replaced as well. So that is 1 panel, 2 panel, 3, 4, 5, 6 counting the roof, because this whole bit down here is part of the roof. Oh, it's also got a knackered engine block as well. Oh, that's going to be fun for the next video, isn't it? Maybe the next video. I might see if I can find something else to do. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me a like. If you didn't, leave me a dislike. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. And I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye.